Russia has widened its ground assault on Ukraine's northeastern Kharkiv region, attacking new areas to try and expand the front and stretch Ukraine's forces. According to regional governor Oleh Syniehobov, he said about 5,700 people had been evacuated from in and around Volchansk and urged the town's remaining residents, about 300 people, to leave the deep state Telegram channel, which is close to the Ukrainian army, said Russia had taken territory of about 100 square kilometers, 39 square miles. At least 14 people have been killed and dozens of others injured after a huge billboard fell on them during a thunderstorm in India's financial capital Mumbai. According to local authorities, the billboard collapsed on some houses in a petrol station next to a busy road in the eastern suburb of Ghatkopar following gusty winds and rain late on Monday. Washington, D.C. In a report released on Friday, the United States concluded that it is reasonable to assess that the weapons it provided to Israel during its war on Gaza have been used in violation of international humanitarian law. However, the same report said that Israel's assurances that it is not using U.S. funds to commit abuses are credible and reliable, and that the U.S. can therefore continue to provide those weapons. Singapore. For the first time in 20 years, Singapore will inaugurate a new Prime Minister, Minister for Finance and Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, who will take the reins of power in a ceremony on Wednesday, 15 May. The 51-year-old will replace Lee Hsien Loong, the eldest son of the country's first Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, who has been in the job since August 2004. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) leader Dr. Yathman Rashid on Tuesday asked the boldest government, who was over and over again transferring the judges hearing her and her party members' cases if some innocent is bailed. He is arrested again in a new case. This is not justice. This is political vengeance, and the PTI has become a victim of this for 1 year, the incarcerated PTI leader said in a letter to Chief Justice of Pakistan, CJP Qazi Faiz Issa. United States State Department has warned India with potential risk of sanctions after it inked a 10-year deal with Iran, taking over operations at the Chabahar port. In a press briefing in Washington on Monday, State Department spokesperson Vedant Patel said, anyone considering business deals with Iran, they need to be aware of the potential risk that they are opening themselves up to and the potential risk of sanctions. The United Nations says one of its staff members was killed and another injured as they traveled to a hospital in southern Gaza on Monday. It said the workers were traveling in a UN vehicle to the European hospital near Rafah when it was struck. The UN did not mention who it thought was responsible for the attack. The Israeli military said an initial inquiry indicated the vehicle was struck in an active combat zone and it had not been made aware of its route. Part of a collapsed bridge in Baltimore has been deliberately destroyed, clearing the way for the eventual full return of shipping through one of the busiest sea routes in the U.S. as ships struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge on the 26th of March, causing it to collapse and killing 6 construction workers. Monday's demolition broke apart chunks of the collapsed bridge.